Who's here? Comment if you can hear me. Oh, I forgot my light. I forgot to turn my other light on. What's up, everybody? What are we talking about? What's up? Hi from the Mid-South. What's up? Is there ads on this, guys? There shouldn't be. I'm hoping there's not. Daniel said something about ads. What's up? I'm going to turn that light on. Hold on. Let's make it October. Guys, I'm so tired. Why do we have ads? Oh, I hope I don't lose the stream. Customization, monetization. Oh my God, why is monetization on? Off. Save. Friends, I just turned the ads off. I have no idea why they were on. I had never put them on. What's up, everybody? Okay, I turned the ads off. I'm gonna get that light to be something October. Oh, that's intense. That's a little bright. There we go. That is kind of October. Scene. This is called movie. You guys like the flicker? What's up, everybody? I'm just sorting out my lighting. Guys, I'm so tired. This is coffee. What's up, Brett? We hang out, we chit-chat about movies and what's coming up on the channel. Did you guys bring your costumes? Who am I? Yes, Pete, cold brew. Who is she? Okay, perfect. Phantom X, Road on Life. Y'all got it. It's also a clue to what we've been up to. Definitely on Patreon. Why is this so crooked? Okay, wait, hold on. What's up, Jessica? Yeah, I'm sure my hair is reading a little bit darker tonight because I have my, like, very dim lights on. Like, I didn't make them bright. What's up, everybody? Let me text my mom. She really wants to get on. Let's text Lisa. I have a little bit of mail. Oh, that's not my mom's name. Mom. Live now. We'll just, like, hang out for a few minutes up top, wait for people to get on. What's up, JT? Did you just become a member? Hell yeah. What's up, Corey? If there is even one ad, I will go drunk driving on Halloween night. Rusted. I don't know why there was ads. I turned them off. Ooh, T-Money, Shelby Oaks this weekend. Honestly, that's a great idea. Do you want to know what they're bringing back to theaters for Halloween by me? Back to the Future. I might go. Lady Hawk. What's up, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Obi-Waganobi. Oh, that's really good. You guys, I went to bed at like 4:00 in the morning. I literally was like, I'm so tired. Yes, Daniel. Child's Play is happening. Love the Evil Dead 2 reaction. Before Army of Darkness, watch Darkman. Raimi's first. Yeah, I actually heard about this. Mainstream film, first leading role. Okay, Kevin. So you bring up the point that I did actually already watch Army of Darkness, but you're not wrong. I saw Darkman all up in the trivia. For Sam Raimi. We inadvertently did a Sam Raimi month, and I am not mad about it. I'm actually so happy. So we have Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness coming up. And yeah, it became a Sam Raimi month. The only other thing I've watched, yeah, I'm looking at my calendar. I just was bored at the beginning of the week and it was late and I put on Child's Play. But other than that, what up, inmate 161? What up, Jamie the Viking? What up, Jessica? Yeah, thanks, Jessica. I do think I need darker hair at all times. Um, the highlights were, well, that was rough. I have not checked my email. Did I get emails? Um, I'm a little bit sad October's ending. I do feel like I was behind on Tron, so my October didn't kick off. It's like the Patreon is always on schedule. The channel itself is always a week or two behind. I'm a little bit bummed because I actually would have wanted to hit one or two more horror movies. I wanted to hit one Hitchcock film, at least, and I wanted to hit one Stephen King, but I just think I actually have to move on because I'm really lucky. I managed to get a few more sponsors this coming month. No liquor, it's just black coffee. Oh, that's interesting, Rustin. People really like Child's Play 1, 2, 3, and Bride of Chucky. I've never seen Chucky in my life, and he used to really scare me when I was younger. I found the puppet, the animatronic, really scary. So this week, I was doing like a movie roulette and I was sitting at my desk and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna watch something. And I was going up and down on whether or not I was filming it. And I went on a really long walk. And then when I came home, I was like, screw it, I'm filming something. And I was being so annoying about what to pick. And then finally I just said, screw it, I'm just picking Chucky because I really want to see it. So I did it. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna be doing re-uploads. That I see your text here. Yeah. Yeah, The Shining. Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed. I would have liked to have hit The Shining maybe and, like, Rear Window. I know it's not specifically scary, Rear Window, but the older crowd has been loving some throwbacks when we did some Robert Redford stuff. And I have seen The Shining in my real life, so I obviously know, like, the twist, but I do think it's been long enough that I think it would be a very fun ride. And at a certain point, my niche on this channel is, like, cool commentary as well. But, um, we can talk about what's upcoming if you guys want. I have sponsored mentions coming up, so I have to pull out a couple of heavy hitters. What were we just talking about? Oh, yeah, Rear Window and The Shining. I'm writing those down. You know what? Maybe we can just continue this into November for a hot second. Yeah, Road on Life, you're kind of spot on. I think we need to hit like a Stanley Kubrick thing too. Shot for shot remake of Mona Lisa Smile. You know, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, Jamie, you're right. I'm removing old videos and putting new ones up. But it doesn't bother me that the view count's going down. You think that that's bad? I don't care. That's an issue. What's considered older crowd? I just watching, please don't take offense to that. I only mean older than me, so that's not fair. That's really not fair. Corey, you're right about Requiem for a Dream. I'm kind of like, ugh, I wish October wasn't ending. Yeah, Rust and I have seen Carrie. Not Clockwork. I really don't think I wanna do Clockwork. If we do a Kubrick film, um, I was thinking Eyes Wide Shut I haven't seen, but let's see, Stanley Kubrick. Yeah, I guess well, okay, so we're actually doing Full Metal Jacket. No, like, 100% that's happening. Full Metal Jacket is happening because I have a sponsored post coming up. So that is gonna be a great one. So maybe we can use Full Metal Jacket as a starting off point. That's like that's like locked and loaded for my first, November video on the Patreon. On YouTube, we still have to hit Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I still have to upload Army of Darkness. I'm gonna be editing all weekend, and Child's Play. And I'm really hoping to have Child's Play land on Halloween, so there won't be a post November 1st, there'll be a post October 31st. I'll just move it a day. Rustin, I think if you privatize the vids, the views are no longer counted. If you unlist, yeah, you know what? Maybe I should go move them to unlisted. I think I had them private. I don't know. I don't necessarily need to do that, but when I tell you my old version of the thing was unwatchable, I'm not being funny. Requiem isn't a Halloween movie. Yeah, no, I understand that. Let's see. Requiem. What is the right order to tackle some Kubrick? Knowing we're hitting Full Metal Jacket. Requiem for a Dream is Aronofsky. Yeah. This live stream is gonna get out of hand. Ooh, the Springsteen movie. I don't think I'm gonna like I don't like being nauseated by a movie, but I think that, like, Requiem for a Dream is, like, too iconic maybe. Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. Strangelove, Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange. And Full Metal Jacket is what, like, 87? Full Metal Jacket, 1987. My original plan, aside from Full Metal Jacket, was some Tom Hanks movies. That's gonna be our next poll on Patreon. It's gonna be a Hanksgiving poll. And then, I really wanna get into some classic musicals, which could end up being December or it could end up being late November. And that definitely, definitely includes Sound of Music. Um, Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Multiverse. What Kubrick have you seen? All right, let's go there. So I have seen The Shining, but I'd considered a rewatch of that because it's been like 15 years, like or like college. Um, Other than that, I know I saw Doctor Strangelove in college. I don't remember it, and I probably didn't understand it. So I think I'm very light on Kubrick. I've literally seen The Shining. The Shining. I don't know, that could be our next thing since we inadvertently did a Sam Raimi unit and I loved it. Ash Guy, thank you so much for the chat. We hope you also check out the Evil Dead remake, spinoff, and TV series. Really? We're not done with Evil Dead? I had a lot of fun on Evil Dead. Horror is not very viewed on my channel. People don't really go for it, but so fun. The Shining is your favorite Kubrick. 2001: A Space Odyssey would be good. Okay, let's write that down. The Shining. I think it was Daniel last month we were talking about Full Metal Jacket, right? As the one. I think we were. I'm going to last month's list. Yeah, Full Metal Jacket. All three Fletch movies. Yeah, YouTube watchers wanna see people scream out horror movies and act all scared. Yeah, I don't think they're scary. Also, this hurts my head. I don't think they're scary. I think they're so much fun, though. I had a great time. There was nothing scary about Child's Play, but wow, what a great movie. They took it seriously. Yeah, yeah, that was you, Daniel. We brought it up. Okay. Yeah, 2001: A Space Odyssey, I think fits the vibe of my channel. As long as the patrons are sort of on board, we could end up hitting a 1 to 3 movie Kubrick run. In which case, I think we would have to do Space Odyssey or Doctor Strangelove first, like an early one. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Strangelove is 64, Space Odyssey is 68. No promises they're gonna be in order, guys. I really want to assign Full Metal Jacket to my next sponsored post, which I'm really excited for. And then other sponsored posts have to get other heavy hitters. Oh, and people are still asking about, K-pop Demon Hunters, which I'm sure is not your guys' vibe totally, but, I am gonna be curious what the hype's about. 2001 is iconic. What's up, J-Rob? 2001 reinvented cinema. I think that it would be, like, kind of criminal to not do that for my channel, right, guys? I'm a little nervous, though, I have to admit. I think Stanley Kubrick films, from what I remember from college, I didn't entirely have the right context for them, and I found them very tough to get into. Um, Doctor Strangelove, remember being like, "I have no idea what's happening." So, I don't know. Rustin Cole mentioned it first, but I was enthusiastically behind it. Daniel, you and Rustin are on the Full Metal Jacket. You can claim it. Yeah, Ash Guy, I think you're spot on. People like K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was thinking of attaching that to another mention. So I have like another Helix mention next month. I'm doing another two videos for two other brands, and I'm so excited. Lot of reactors don't get Doctor Strangelove. Yes, Pete. I'm not the most interested in being confused watching a movie. It's very uncomfortable and not very fun. I watched The Matrix Reloaded, and I'm not putting it on YouTube. I found it so confusing. I didn't know when we were in the Matrix and when we were in the real world, and I didn't know who was a clone and who was not. Litter Picker, you're spot on about Jacob's Ladder. People have actually been asking for that on Patreon as well. Jacob's I'm just writing that down. Maybe we stay in the creepy realm. Yeah, Pete, you have to understand the Cold War and then realize it's satire. Mhm. I would have been like, "Huh?" Maybe now that I'm older, I would have gotten it. I'm really leaning towards Space Odyssey, but we'll pull them. Space Odyssey and Full Metal Jacket would be my go. Also, my friend on the channel sent me I don't think she's here yet, I haven't seen her, but Raimi sent me candy. For your next live. And I also got a package at the PO box from Mark. Mark. Inmate 161. I actually have seen It Follows. I love that movie. It is pure style. I feel like it was like 80s before Stranger Things, right? Okay, did I miss a chat? Phantom X, thanks for the chat. Be careful of Eyes Wide Shut because of all the not safe for work stuff. I also find Kubrick pretentious. I'm gonna be mindful with Kubrick, you guys. I'm not interested in Clockwork Orange. I don't wanna see that. Um, I don't wanna be for no reason, is usually how I put it. I think that's why I hopped off that other guy's train. I'll get his name. I hopped off the Terry Gilliam train because I didn't wanna be disturbed for no reason. Have not seen Vanilla Sky. Clockwork Orange is overrated. Rustin, you can give Daniel the Patreon pass. I just like getting credit. Okay. Oh, thanks for the hair compliment, Corey. Phantom X, no Clockwork. I'm not doing Clockwork Orange. I refuse. I don't really care. Matt Della Rosa, what's up, buddy? Wait, did somebody make a Rent reference or did I? There was no I didn't say. Someone said something about Mark. Yeah, and then Steven brings up a good point of we're gonna do a Thanksgiving poll. Splash the terminal, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. You guys were so excited about Splash last month. It came up a million times. Last month we talked about Splash was number one. That thing you do, the terminal, Turner and Hooch. Yeah. November will end up being a little bit weird because of the sponsored mentions. I'm gonna do some Shanelle picks as well, but I need to write down Splash, Terminal, A Man Called Otto. Yeah, remember to bleep out all the slurs in Full Metal Jacket and make sure you don't mention. Ah, okay. Good looks, Rustin. I think I did see Sully. That was freaking heartwarming, wasn't it? I'm like living for all the hair compliments, you guys. Thanks. Yeah, Road on Life Productions. Hanks is always fun. That poll is going to be a tough call. That's our next poll. It's going to be Thanksgiving. We could even end up polling Kubrick, but I feel really solid on um a couple of those. Phantom X, thanks for the chat. Here's another fiver. Kubrick, Gillian, um, yeah, Aronofsky, and especially Paul Thomas Anderson need to calm the fuck down. I walked away from Terry Gilliam movies. We did a run of it like 3 years ago, and I just was like, "Oh my god." I needed to walk away. Christopher Mitchell. Oh my gosh, thanks so much. If you end up doing Tom Hanks films, then a great one of his is the Sam Mendes film Road to Perdition. Oh, yeah. Paul Newman, Daniel Craig, and Jude Law. What do you guys have to say about Road to Perdition? I remember when that was, like, out. Felt like a parent movie. Your mom's like, "You wanna go to Road to Perdition?" Road to okay, 2002. Ooh, a thriller and a crime. That is a really good cast, you guys. Yes, everybody likes it. Road to Perdition. Your Clockwork Orange instinct isn't wrong. It's a movie some people either love or hate. Yeah, Litter Picker. I remember I was really young. I was in high school, and I feel like somebody put it on or put a clip of it on to be funny. And I remember thinking, like, without any context whatsoever, I just remember being like, this is really uncomfortable. But yeah, I've heard enough about Clockwork Orange that I just am comfortable, like, I'm not interested, but I'm interested in the others. There are some Aronofskys too that are a little scary, like Requiem. Turner and Hooch. I have Splash, Terminal, Road to Perdition, Turner and Hooch written down. And I think there was one more, That Thing You Do, right? Yeah, That Thing You Do. And someone else said Money Pit. Ooh, Steve Sosa, thanks for the chat. December. Only reason I say it is because I hope you watch What's Eating Gilbert Grape and maybe even Blow. Oh my gosh, Wicked. Yes, I can't wait. I remember seeing What's Eating Gilbert Grape when I was younger with, of course, Leo, giving an incredible performance. Have not seen Blow. Do you guys wanna talk about Johnny Depp? Definitely let me know. Um, give me some Johnnies. Mike Anderson brings up an excellent point as well. Any plans for the rest of Kevin Smith, like Zack and Miri and Jersey Girl? I'm very interested in Zack and Miri, beyond interested in that. Um, I've always wanted to see that. Love me some Kevin Smith. I was talking about him with some friends the other day. Oh, I forgot to write down the Burbs. You guys are right. The Tom Hanks poll is going up on Patreon, and it's gonna definitely be a hit. My favorite Johnny Depp film is watching him die in Nightmare on Elm Street. I think Edward Scissorhands and Pirates are his best for sure. Daniel Brooks, Captain Phillips is a pretty good Tom Hanks movie. I like the based on a true story kind of stuff. So Captain Phillips over Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood? Is that what we're saying? What do you guys have to say about that? I just wrote down Captain Phillips. I forgot. Captain Phillips. Was he the one that had to land the plane? Oh, yeah, the Somali pirates. Yes, I remember this. I remember that Oscars season. Brett, thanks for the chat. Brett says Eastern Promises, great twist. I have not heard of Eastern Promises. Naomi Watts. Oh, it's a Cronenberg film. Guys, David Cronenberg. I have a tough time with Cronenberg too sometimes. Oh, A League of Their Own is Hanks. Yeah, I've totally seen that one. But people love a good baseball movie on here. Yeah, Rustin, you're spot on. Those are the ones I'm interested in. I'm interested in The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Strange Love are very audience accessible. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna have a tough time with an abstract of 2001: A Space Odyssey, but hopefully I'm old enough and smart enough to get it. Underrated Hanks' Radio Flyer. Yeah, and Polar Express, of course. Eastern Promises is a mob movie directed by Cronenberg. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Is let me see. Is Mark here? Mark Fleer. I want to open my package. Have you seen Nick Nora's Infinite Playlist? You know, James, I'm sure I have, like, when I was a teenager for sure. I think that I would be down to do that. I freaking love, like a Michael Cera vibe. Those are my favorite movies ever. Nick and Nora. When I type on my laptop, is it loud for you guys? The only thing about Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist is the entire plot hinges on them, like, losing a phone. And I feel like today or, like, the phone breaks or something, and I'm like, "Today, that would never happen." 2001 isn't too bad. Ashley watched it stoned. You know what? I wish I liked getting stoned. I wish I, like, had collaborators. I wanna watch stuff with friends. Yes, Ramon, you know I love Butterfly Effect with my friends, right? Where we always go, "Is this?" December. My goal for between now and the end of the year was some heavy hitters like Full Metal Jacket and whatever, some like creepy ones. S Classic musicals that I've never seen before, like, I've never committed to The Sound of Music start to finish, Bye Bye Birdie, like those ones. My idea was also Tom Hanks, obviously. I just thought Christmas would be great for, like, the musical times. Thinking about my channel direction. Bye, Corey. James, do you watch other YouTube reviewers? No, not really. I'm really good friends with the boys at the Pink Podcast, but I don't think you guys consume them. They're my buddies. Okay, Rustin, I'm down for this explainer. Every single reactor who watches 2001 is like, what the F? So you won't be alone. No one will get mad if you're confused. Everyone's confused. Yeah, I'm scared to be confused. I think I'm gonna be confused by it. Oh yeah, Fear and Loathing. By inmate. Ooh, Oliver. I also could weep to the 1980s Annie. The Mamma Mia cinematic universe is my favorite. Okay. Mark sent me, I know what Mark sent me, because he thought it was funny about my reaction to, I think this was from Idiocracy. So, I have really deeply to thank Mark. And let me make sure that's the right person because it says Mark on the package, but let me go to my chats. I can't see who sent this. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's Mark. This is too good, you guys. Low is Depp's best film. Zach, thanks for the chat. Suggestions for a Tom Hanks movie. Cloud Atlas. Oh, yeah, I know about that one. It's, like, really long, right? If it's too deep to get into, but it's 6 different stories in 6 time periods with an ensemble cast playing multiple characters. I remember when people would read that book, and it's, like, this fat. Oh my god, yeah, Robert Fame, the movie Fame. I feel like I'm missing some chats. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, Dan says The Sound of Music is a must, and I'm with ya. That's happening. Definitely happening. Yes, musicals at Christmas. Let's go. Cloud Atlas Fame. People like Blow so much. Yeah, Rustin, we're doing Sound of Music. My idea was to actually do sponsored mentions, of put a Full Metal Jacket on a sponsored mention, put K-pop Demon Hunters on a sponsored post, and to put Sound of Music on a sponsored post, which I actually have 3, so I'm so happy. And then for Tom Hanks, we'll poll him. I wanna see the Burbs and Splash. Maybe I need to find more time to edit. Let's try on my Crocs. I keep forgetting. I freaking love this color, y'all. Aren't these so cool? This is the best. I've like, you know what? I don't think I've ever owned real Crocs. Oh my god, they look so cool on. I'm obsessed. Wait, let me put them in sport mode. Put me on Foot Finder. Put me on Foot Finder. I'm obsessed with these. They're so cool. They do look like circus peanuts. I feel like, yeah, like I've never owned real Crocs before. I'm so happy. That is my first pair of actual Crocs. I have like fake foam shoes, but never real Crocs. Whoa, I'm so freaking psyched. Wait, I need to stand up and feel them. I'm in my best sweats, you guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. They feel so fun and foamy. Am I on Foot Finder? I don't think I am. I'm kind of kidding. I think that color is illegal. I'm gonna maybe so I was trying to do a Scarlet Witch thing where I was like Wanda Maximoff, but just like in her sitcom outfit, and I had the red hair, but nobody understood my costume, like nobody got it. So I'm gonna do holes. I'm gonna like put these on. And then I'm gonna just have like a white t-shirt and I got a canteen and I'm just gonna be like I'm gonna be caveman or something from Holes, which is the best movie ever made. Did I look like a giant because I stood up? Ooh, Saturday Night Fever. This is my Tom Hanks section. This is my Kubrick section. Let me go to the musical section. The Sound of Music. Criminal that I have not seen that. I know, Robert, I feel like I can wear these Crocs with the outfit. Don't forget the onions. Yeah, I'll get an onion too. Ella, I'm a goth girl, so I don't have to try very hard on my Halloween costume. Go, that's amazing. Steven says Cannibal, the musical. I actually have that DVD right back there. Somebody sent it to me and I pulled it out the other day. Okay, Rustin, I think comedy is the genre that misses the least on YouTube. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. People really like my comedies. Like when I've done comedy. The last comedy that crushed was Office Space. I know, I need a bearded dragon too. Oh, West Side Story. Let me write that down. I'm really interested in the old musicals, like the big, big production old musicals where it's just the most stunning wide shots, like those types of classic musical. Comedy, believe it or not, is the hardest reaction to edit because with, like, dramas or, like, listening type movies where like Zodiac, where I'm just, like, listening, I can edit those quicker. Editing, like, the Kevin Smith films was always so hard because you have to get the joke in and then the reaction. Oh, My Fair Lady. Yeah. I don't know what comedies have been on the list in the recent months. We talked about Scary Movie 1 and 2, but I pushed that away for, Sam Raimi instead. Is Zack and Miri, like, a comedy? I'm just seeing what we've talked about in terms of comedy. Serial Mom? What's that? I did a reaction to Chicago, I never put it on YouTube, it's on my Patreon in a full-length version, so maybe I can go back and re-edit that one for fun. Zack and Miri is comedy enough for you guys? James, I have seen No Hard Feelings, it's so good. I would love to, like, watch a comedy that just makes me, like, reevaluate my life. Zack and Miri is the greatest rom-com ever. Oh, Singing in the Rain, gotta write that one down. What about Bye Bye Birdie, you guys? And Footloose, obviously. Oh, and I was supposed to write down Fame. For old musical, Singing in the Rain. Yeah. Steve, thanks for the chat. Back to the 80s. Some Kind of Wonderful, Last American Virgin, and the Travolta classic Urban Cowboy. And the greatest musical is Fiddler on the Roof. Okay, guys, go off. What do we have to What do we think of what Steven said? Well, I'm sorry, Steve, not Steven. Spielberg's West Side Story. Okay, reevaluate your life comedy, try Kentucky Fried Movie. Is that the Zaz Boys? Kentucky Fried Movie. Oh, no. Yeah, it's Zaz written and John Landis directed. Bye, Obi-Wan. Some Kind of Wonderful. Oh my God, Ramon, do you know how much I love Austin Powers? Like, I freaking love Austin Powers. You guys are obsessed with Tucker and Dale, all of you. Some Kind of Wonderful. Is that a musical? I just keep thinking of that song. Some kind of wonderful. I know I can't express this feeling of tenderness. Okay. Oh my God, it's John Hughes. That's probably one of the only John Hughes I've never seen. The Hangover. I did used to love The Hangover when I saw it. The Austin Powers trilogy is flawless. Yes, I will die on that. I will die on that hill for sure. There's nothing wrong with it. Original Mary Poppins we could do. Porky's. Some Kind of Wonderful is more of a drama. Great 80s movie. I love going back to the 80s. What's up, Micah? Micah is a rat. I love your name. My Fair Lady's Sound of Music, West Side Story, Singing in the Rain are the biggest musicals. I'm really interested in My Fair Lady as well, just because, like, of all those musicals that we just mentioned, Sound of Music and My Fair Lady I'm the most interested in just because I know the most songs, if not all of them. Singing in the Rain, I did that show in high school. Rami, you're here. We can eat your candy. Oh, Highlander. My mom loves Highlander. Daniel, another chat. Grandma's Boy, I thought was very funny. Let's find that. Grandma's Boy. Have I hit all of the John Candy comedies? Grandma's Boy. Huh. Nick Swardson movie. Oh, it's like a stoner comedy. Kind of love. I've been interested in getting back to Pineapple Express. I feel like I saw that when I was really young and I don't remember it. We had to have walked into that when I was a teenager. Oh, Meet Me in St. Louis. A sponsorship post on Scary Movie would be smart. Yeah, I've been wanting to get back to original Scary Movie also because I don't know if I've seen the first one. I've definitely seen the second one because I remember the guy saying he's gonna use his strong hand. So bad. So good. It's really tough to prioritize movies, you guys. It gives me a lot of anxiety. That's why, see, October wasn't highly viewed on the channel, but at least we stuck to something like Sam Raimi, and it was helpful. Scary Movie, sponsored, post, sponsored, post. Stripes. You guys like, okay, you guys like Grandma's Boy, but wait, Pineapple Express is a perfect comedy film. J-Rob thinks it's funny. Burn After Reading. I think we did Burn After Reading. You're not gonna be happy. It's blocked on the channel. I did Burn After Reading. I thought it was an amazing ensemble piece. YouTube blocked it. If you see it in your territory, good. Good for you. Kevin, thanks for the chat. If you haven't seen it, keep 8 Crazy Nights in mind for December animated musical. Yeah, we haven't done that. And we've done almost no we've done no animation on the channel. And believe it or not, Kung Fu Panda is a huge one. Guys, Ramey's here, so I get to eat candy. I'm so excited. You have to deal with the ASMR. Okay. I couldn't wait, so I got into these Jolly Rancher ropes already. Stunning. So I've already been into these. Autocorrect doing me dirty today. You're right, Steven. Criminally low amount of Adam Sandler. Daniel Brooks says Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Which I could do. Yeah, you're right, Rami. The mouthfeel is so good. Okay, Rami also sent me strawberry watermelon glow Sour Patch, which I've never had. It's amazing. I've never tried any of these candies before. Blue raspberry lemonade Swedish fish, which don't mind if I do. So good. I know I'm missing trash. Just give me a minute, guys. Ella, hell yes. Kung Fu Panda is amazing. Big Daddy. I love Adam Sandler movies actually a lot. I'm a big fan. His best work ever is Spanglish. Just Messenger. Sweet Tarts Gummy Halos. This is the best thing I've ever tasted. Steve, you're right. I had a panic attack in theaters when I saw Mother. Mother was a panic attack in a movie. Oh, and Uncut Gems. Panic. Okay, I missed a chat. Daniel says Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. You guys should sound off about that. And then, let me see. David Lynch's Eraserhead. Have you guys gone off on that? Yeah. Also, sorry, Jorge, right? That's how you say your name? Jorge Garcia says David Lynch's Eraserhead. So go off on that, you guys. All right. This is a Sour Patch Glow. Oh my God. It smells so sour. Sour Patch Watermelon. Are they really glow? I think they actually glow. Oh, under a black light, they glow. These are phenomenal. Yep, Pete, you're right. It glows from turmeric. Yep, that's what it says on the bag. Edible confetti that glows. What's up, Jordan? Welcome. You guys have never seen an Eraserhead reaction? Really? Could I be the first? Colin, are you okay? I hope so. Guys, I can't rate these candies. They're all so good. I just have to try this one now. I don't know, like these strawberry watermelon Sour Patches are like so good. Evan White, thank you so much. Thank you for smoking. Or Paranorman for first animated. I feel like once we open the floodgates of one animated movie on the channel, I'm gonna do them all. So I'm ready. I'm ready. But talk about thank you for smoking. Okay. Terry, thank you for the chat. Have you ever seen Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp? Have not. And I considered that this month. Sleepy Hollow. Okay. Rustin, who is my go-to, says Eraserhead. David Lynch art movie. Okay. Okay. I would be down to almost rewatch Mulholland Drive before Eraserhead. This is the only one I haven't tried. Blue Punch and Strawberries and Cream Sweet Tart Halos. I need to start a second channel and it's just me eating. Wow. Guys. I don't know what's the best. They're all so good. It's not really sour, but so good. You guys like thank you for smoking? Click. Comedy indie film. Oh, Jason Reitman. My Juno guy. Or is that Ivan Reitman? No, I think it's Jason. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What about watermelon and a blue raspberry fish together? Matt, I appreciate you warning me. Eraserhead is too weird, even for you, Shanelle. Wow. Stunning. That was so good. A. Duncan says a lot of TV reactions do well on YouTube. I know. Some people's do super well. I really do have 100% plans to bring Agatha all along to the channel. I just wanted to make sure I release Doctor Strange first. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness first, and then Agatha can come. It's a fish, Sour Patch fish sandwich. I guess we kind of had to have done animated if you think of Team America as animated. Not, it's kind of not. Puppets don't really count. Only watch Eraserhead on crack. Funny. You guys are so funny. Steve Agatha all along for next year's Halloween. I don't think I'm going to hold it that long. Ted Lasso. Evan brings up the point that we do have to vote on our next TV show on Patreon because we're going to be done with Agatha on Monday. Basically, Monday I'm releasing Agatha 7 through 9. I might pull our next TV show and take a 1-week gap because I have never taken a gap for TV and I could use an editing week for sponsored posts. So if you're a patron, we're going to be talking about our next TV show. And there's a strong craving for something a little more long form. Like my desk. People are asking for stuff that's like not just a one season, you know? December. I like the punny ideas. Ooh, Doctor Who. J-Rob has an excellent point. I think these are goated right now. Strawberry watermelon glow-ups. I have The Impossible cut out for me in the rest of October, which is Doctor Strange this weekend. I'm hoping Army of Darkness turnaround is either Sunday or Wednesday, depending on how quickly I can clear it. And then Child's Play release on Halloween. And then that ties up October. That is an insane amount of editing for me in like a condensed time. It looks like I'm raising and lowering my chair. I love that. James Gandolfini said if he's anything like Tony Soprano, he takes bubble baths. That's so good. Nick Gonzo, Bride of Chucky. Is that the best one? Kevin, classic Doctor Who. I don't know what the patrons are going to want to do. And the other thing I was really interested in was Arcane. Like, so interested. All of Doctor Who is good. Let's see. I'm shocked no one has tried to force a Game of Thrones reaction yet. Out of me. We did want to do, Daniel's right, we were thinking of doing a curated list of Star Treks too. Road on Life says the Chucky movies are not good. Fun guilty pleasures, but they're not bad. Here's what I will say. I thought that first Chucky movie was going to be stupid. It is not. It's taking itself super seriously. The animatronics, the puppetry, and the casting of child actors in the suit, Chucky looked incredible. There was not one weak effect in Chucky. It's not scary, but I was shocked. And at an hour and 20 minutes, I had a great time. Oh, yes, James, you're right. People have been asking for Umbrella Academy as well. It seems like the people really want December. So we have a Thanksgiving poll that's going to break y'all's brains. Like, people are not going to be mad. People are going to be mad about what gets canned. Full Metal Jacket is a full send with a, perhaps we can put 2001 A Space Odyssey against another one, another Kubrick. You guys have brought up Jacob's Ladder. My sponsored posts are going to be Shan picks just for views. I just heard something in my house. Did you guys hear something? Let me just make sure I'm not getting a text. Okay. All good. Son of Chucky, 2001 versus Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah. I guess I have to write down Public Enemies. Ugh, Tusk. I didn't hear anything, but I definitely saw a ghost behind you. No, I'm scared. I'm scared. What's everyone's Halloween costume? Let's go. I know, I don't know where my mom is. Ooh, best performing Pixar. I've never seen WALL-E or Up. My sister makes fun of me because I've fallen asleep at Up at the opening every time. And I don't think I've ever seen Ratatouille. I've eaten a lot of candy. There's so many people doing Game of Thrones. We don't need another right now. True. You think I should watch Casper? My Casper is, Casper Meets Wendy. I've seen Casper Meets Wendy, like, that was my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies growing up. I never watched the original Casper. I think I was, like, a little young for that one. I was all about Casper Meets Wendy. Love her. It was a Hilary Duff movie, that's why. Jose! She's got that feels like somebody's watching her. She has no privacy. Somebody just, like, said something in my house, and I was like, I thought it was at me. "What's up, Brian?" Ooh, Smallville. Okay, Christopher Mitchell's Halloween costume is himself. No, yeah, I never really saw the Christina Ricci Casper. I know a lot about it. People love that guy, the little baby Casper boy. When he turns into a boy, people think he's so cute. People used to say I looked like Christina Ricci. Close. Our last names are close. Whew. Yeah, Ricci was the best Wednesday Addams. Ooh, Jose, Outlander as in the series? I need my part back. I don't know what has been going on in terms of TV land on Patreon. Arcane was one of the last, like, shorter ones that people were asking for. And then people were asking for, like, longer stuff. The guy in Casper is, I'll get his name in a second, Devin Sawa, that was his name. And people were thirsty for him. Cosmo, I love your question. Are there any movies recently that you have rewatched because you liked it so much? Is there any you were surprised by the most and go back to the most often? I just rewatched, well, okay, when I was re-editing my The Thing reaction, I don't know how I did such a bad job the first time through. I think I must have been going through something because I left out everything. So, The Thing is incredible. It's so incredibly paced, and it almost doesn't feel like a John Carpenter film in a way. It feels a little bit bigger and more well crafted. I don't know. I can't describe it. But The Thing, as we know, is incredible. Um, and then I just rewatched in like my personal life. Like, have you guys ever seen that Madeline movie with Frances McDormand? It's so good. My mom's here. Mom, do you remember Madeline with Miss Clavel? Idle Hands. Oh my god, yeah, The Thing tanked because of E.T. Honestly, it's not fair. Going up against E.T. is not fair. Mom, everyone's saying hello. My mom's on vacation, you guys. The Rodent has a great point. I've actually been very interested in watching The X-Files. I'm serious. I've been really interested in The X-Files. Yeah, The Thing was so much fun. Mom says hi, guys. I don't think I've ever seen the musical Hair. I have not, no. Oh, no, if you do The X-Files, you also gotta do Twin Peaks. Feels like a commitment. Jose, I would've been right there with you. ET is so sad. X-Files show we were talking about. Oh, in The Thing, who do you believe was the thing in that last scene? I don't know, man. Probably, what's his face? Our main man. Um, why am I blanking on his name? What's his name? Oh, there's some X-Files movies? Guys, if we covered X-Files, how freaking long would that take? Oh my god. I don't like picking and choosing episodes, but, like, for 11 seasons, like, we're gonna have to watch season 1 and season 11, and that's it. Oh, yeah, MacReady, that's what I meant to say. I feel like it's MacReady. In my original cut of, The Thing, I had cut out so much footage that I got rid of all of, like, the pausing and the tension, especially when they go and discover MacReady's ripped vest and it says his name on it. That was crazy. That reaction took me so long to go back through. I really made it better, I promise. I think I added back, like, 7 or 8 minutes of footage. Yeah, Christopher Mitchell, I was shook to find out Kurt Russell was a Disney kid. He had, like, a contract with Disney, and he was, like, a contract player. Oh, Rustin, you're right. I've been looking at Das Boot a lot. Yeah, I, literally looked up Das Boot the other day. As, like, a potential for a sponsored post. You guys wanna sound off about Das Boot? Yeah, Kurt Russell was Elvis in Forrest Gump. X-Files is a fun mess. I remember really liking, no, Scully and Mulder. Also, my mom loved The X-Files. Mom, are you here? How much did you used to love The X-Files? Das Boot. Never saw Das Boot. Das Boot is good? Okay. I'm trying to circle the movies that are gonna be heavy hitters and help me out with sponsored mentions. We have to go into a heavy hitter November. My October was light. So light. YouTube gave me a bonus, which I'm thankful for signing up some members. But aside from that, my October is low. But we'll see. We'll see for Army of Darkness. That'll be cute. Das, oh, it's pronounced boat, not boot. Das Boot. Make a poll. Hi, Rick. Hi, bye, Rick. Das Boot. Das Boot. Okay. Mom, are you saying you still rewatch The X-Files? Loved them. Das Boot. Okay, okay, I got it, y'all. The Boat. 6 Oscars. Okay, I'm circling that one. Das Boot. Full Metal Jacket. What if our outrageous comedy, like uproarious outrageous comedy, is Scary Movie 1? Yes, Scully. Thank you, Ella. I also thought it meant boot until today. Oh, yeah, Road on Life. I had been considering They Live. If we didn't do the whole Sam Raimi thing, I probably would have kept going with John Carpenter. Mom, guess what? I got Crocs. I need you to see these. Look, aren't they cool? I got orange Crocs. The Hangover. Circus Peanut Crocs. Um, I don't know how many patrons are here, but I do wanna start getting ideas for TV shows, and I'm like, I just am daunted by something 12 seasons. Like, I don't think we can do that. How many seasons is Breaking Bad? 5. But they're all 45-minute episodes, so that would take forever. We've done Firefly, we loved it. Firefly was easy. Firefly was great. The amount of actors that I have since seen in other stuff from Firefly too, so lovely. Daniel Brooks, another chat. We Are the Millers was pretty funny. Oh, right. Does that have, my girl in it? What's her name? I'm so tired. Jennifer Aniston, right? Jennifer Aniston. You wanna know what I actually haven't seen and we've talked about before? Ted. I have not seen Ted. I helped my siblings sneak into Ted, and I went to something else. I bought them a ticket to Ted. I would be down for Ted. We're the Millers. We're the Millers sounds fun. I don't know how big that would be. People love my Blazing Saddles video, though. You smuggled your brother into American Pie. That's cute, Pete. Yeah, I bought my siblings tickets to Ted, and then I walked them in, and then I forget what else I saw. There was something else going on. Oh, people love Breaking Bad. Just pronounce Das Boot as Das Boot because people will correct you in the comments, which will boost your user engagement. That's true. I some that happens a lot. Ooh, Trailer Park Boys. Christopher Mitchell, you're right. I've been avoiding Gettysburg. It's so long. How have I missed any high school movies? You guys know my favorite genre is like a high school film. I feel like I've seen pretty much all of like the big ones. Breaking Bad. Me and the patrons are gonna have a tough time picking our next TV show. That's for sure. Yeah, we've done Dazed and Confused. Cosmo, I love the Way, Way Back. It's so good. Okay, Some Kind of Wonderful, which I have circled. I loved when we hit, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This was years ago. I did the other one, Dazed and Confused, Fast Times. Those are great. And American Graffiti we did, yeah. Idle Hands. Can't Hardly Wait, Reality Bites. Can't Hardly Wait, Reality Bites. I'll write those down. With the X-Files, there's 2 sets of episodes, Monster of the Week and Mythology. Oh, interesting. I like that. I really like that. Oh, Private Parts. I would be down. Howard Stern. Valley Girl has been requested for years, honestly. I've written down some high school movies. Oh my gosh, Ella, you're so kind. Sorry, we keep recommending random stuff. You know what? That's the point of the live. Ever consider auditioning for a Latino part just to get back at J-Lo for playing Italian? No, but that's funny. Kevin Shea, 3 o'clock high. What do you guys have to say about that? What do you guys have to say? 3 o'clock high, and then what about Last Picture Show? That's like way older. High school seniors. Ooh, Cinema Library. What are your thoughts on monster verse films? I don't know what that is. What's Monsterverse? Oh, it's the shared universe between Godzilla, King Kong, and others. That's awesome. I'm not against them at all. Very famously in my family, which my mom could be on right now listening, we went to go see the Jack Black. Was it the Jack Black King Kong? Jack Black King Kong. And all of the kids, not me, but like my siblings and my cousins were scream crying, so we had to leave. Heathers is actually a great idea. I think I had to have seen it at some point, but I think Heathers would be awesome. And you guys like Last Picture Show. Heathers, yeah. Jose sent a chat. You could do a comparison of the 80s remakes. Can't Buy Me Love, Love Don't Cost a Thing. One of the boys, She's the Man. Oh, that's interesting. That's super interesting. So you're saying Can't Buy Me Love is like an 80s movie and Love Don't Cost a Thing is it's like remake? Is that true? Yeah, it's a 2003 romance. License to Drive. Yeah, Road on Life Productions, you're so correct. I owe everybody the last 3 episodes of Andor season 1, and I had to stop editing it to work on movie edits, and I was like, it's, like, freaking me out that I haven't posted it yet. I literally went to bed last night thinking about how I haven't posted the last 3 of Andor yet. I'm, like, so stressed because I still have to get out. Yeah, I have 3 more uploads in October. Hopefully they're quick. Can't buy me love. Guys, you wanna take a break, and I'm gonna go get some more iced coffee? Let's take 60 seconds to 2 minutes, okay? Everybody go get yourselves a drink, a refill. I'm gonna go do that in my Crocs. Okay? Okay. I got Crocs. Oh, I love it. I love them. They're so cute. I feel like the color is very cute. They're so I logged into my Hulu account and I created a new profile that just says Burbank for our house. I have Hulu too. Was it logged out? Yeah, it was logged out. Okay. So I was like, okay. I just created one for Burbank in case that's easier too. Oh, that's cool. I only wonder, do you have the ad free? I have free if you want. I think I have ad free. The only thing I don't have ad free for is Peacock, ironically. Because I'm like, I don't watch anything enough to actually want. Yeah. Yeah.
was with lunch afterwards, and I was like, I kind of feel like I selfishly want to watch the pilot with you to see if it's any good. So
You have to.
How's it going? Did I miss anything, guys? I also got my lunch order. Thanks, Nathaniel. Appreciate it. Got some homemade chips. Oh, they're soggy. Chris, I love Haunting of Hill House. It was so good. I had to close my door. Okay. I got like homemade chips on the side of my sandwich today. But they're soggy. Okay. Where were we? So do you live with your parents? No, I do not live with my parents. My parents live in New York, and I live in California. I'm in California. I have a few bites of a chicken salad sandwich left. So good. It's dinner time. What time is it? 6:52. Ever watch a movie as a kid you thought was huge only to find out later it bombed? Probably. I was obsessed with The Borrowers. Do you guys remember the movie The Borrowers? It might have been British. But what was your roommate going on about? I don't know. I don't know what that sound was. What's up, Tim? Okay. Last Picture Show will not do well on YouTube, but it's a masterpiece. I know. I would really love to do it. I'm sure it would be for no money. Look at how, like, the homemade chip became a potato again. $6.53. Yeah. Daniel, you're on the West Coast? Yeah. I love The Borrowers, but I feel like it wasn't popular. Christopher Mitchell? It's just a regular potato chip. And a chicken salad. Oh, Daniel, you're in Arizona? I'm sure a lot of movies I loved when I was a kid were flops. Like, do you guys remember? I'm sure you don't remember, actually. There was this movie with the Ron Weasley kid, Rupert Grint, and it was called Thunderpants. It was pretty funny. Rustin, the people love Breaking Bad. What's up, the T-Money? No, I didn't Uber Eats it. This is from lunch. I got the carving board. We watched Thunderpants on our Bad Movie stream. Yep. I loved it. I thought it was great. Thunderpants came out after Harry Potter. It's really funny that I found Thunderpants because of Harry Potter. Because I saw that Rupert Grint was in it. How long have you lived in California? 4 years? Since 2021. Pretty much since the beginning of the channel. I was at my parents' house from, like, June to, like, March on the channel. So there was, like, a 6-month plus stint where the videos were being made from my parents' house, but aside from that, 4 years. I did a V for Vendetta reaction on the channel, and it got claimed, and I removed it. It was years ago, and I didn't know what was happening. I now know that, that was some history that I didn't know about. But honestly, a rewatch of V for Vendetta with the fascism angle feels timely. V for copyright. You think I should try bringing it back, Steven? I like Practical Magic, Christopher Mitchell. Yep. I have never seen Krampus. Rodent. You guys like Mannequin? Mm-hmm. T-Money 35, The Borrowers. An exquisite showcase in British family cinema. Yep. And Mr. Weasley is in it, right? I knew it. Thunderpants was right after the first Harry Potter. The thing is, I'm almost certain Rupert would have filmed Thunderpants before Harry Potter. Obviously, I can't be certain. People like Mannequin. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now came from Mannequin, like the song. I love that song. Nothing's gonna... Like the Starship song. Oh my god, is it really? Yes, Barwas also had Tom Felton. Yes, yes, yes. So many Harry Potter people. Well, I love that song, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. I'm right into a Mannequin. Mannequin, 1987. Probably wouldn't do numbers, but sounds fun. Not everything needs to do numbers. I'm pretty sure Child's Play. No one's gonna care, but it's okay. Yes, the days when movies have a theme song released in the charts. I agree with you guys. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is heavily featured in The Skeleton Twins with Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader. So I associate that song with that movie. But yeah. And then Bridesmaids had Wilson Phillips, Hold On. Mannequin, Oscar nominated Best Song. It's a Splash imitator. Well, Splash is on our Thanksgiving poll. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is such a good song. And we can build this dream forever, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Oh yeah, the shop around the corner. I know that that was the inspo for You've Got Mail, right? Night, Mom. See you later. Guys, if I did The Last Starfighter, you know what that means, right? That means the channel's over. I'm half kidding. If you wanna watch The Last Starfighter, it doesn't have to mean the end of the channel. It's just our, like, little running gag that if I cover Last Starfighter, the channel's over. We can put Xanadu on our musicals list. For musicals, I have a pretty strong idea of what's gonna play, namely Sound of Music, My Fair Lady sort of vibe, but that's okay. Lord of the Rings. No, our running gag is Last Starfighter means the channel's over. Dessert. That's why we can't do Starfighter. They're gonna think it's the end. No one talks about the first Starfighter. Rustin. I assume you saw them. Napoleon Dynamite, Super Bad, Mean Girls, Breakfast Club, Coolest, Booksmart. I have. That doesn't mean I'm opposed to doing them. Out of that whole list, I would love to rewatch Napoleon Dynamite to see if I can get it. I think back in the day, it was like one of the most quotable movies ever in my school. And I remember I watched it and I was like, I don't get it. I mean, now I still quote it like crazy. Plan 9? I don't get it. Napoleon. Me and my siblings like always quote Napoleon Dynamite at each other. We love your mom goes to college. It's the best line. You know I've seen Mean Girls like 800 times. Oh, Jose brings up an excellent point. Cocoon and Batteries Not Included. When I was deciding on my movie the other night, I was maybe gonna put on Batteries Not Included. I just went for Chucky. I went for Chucky. It was an hour and 20 minutes. Trading Places for the Christmas showcase. I did Trading Places on the Patreon. I don't think I put it on YouTube. Yeah, okay, so just because you guys are cool, the people who come to the live streams are the real ones. We did a reaction to Trading Places, and I really didn't like it, and I didn't wanna put it on YouTube. I felt bad. I don't like feeling, I don't know, like, uncomfortable, and I feel like John Landis does that a good amount for me. But Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is so good. And I didn't mind Beverly Hills Cop. I just felt like Trading Places was a little bit uncomfortable. Um, Eddie Murphy is Daddy Daycare. Eddie Murphy is Doctor Dolittle. Cocoon is a great movie, hard to find. Huh, can't find Cocoon. Yeah, Kevin, I watched Trading Places, I really didn't like it. I was like, "Ugh." But I'll be honest, I can't really remember why I didn't like it. I think it's what made me not move on to the Animal House movies at the time. I was like, "I need to walk away from John Landis." Sometimes I think Dan Aykroyd does, like, a mean thing too. But Kentucky Fried Movie, we loved Beverly Hills Cop, that was fun. So, I don't know. I never say never. I was a senior when Napoleon came out. I didn't get it either. Finally rewatched it when a reactor did it 2 years ago. It's hilarious and clever. Yeah, Rustin, I'm sort of with you there. I remember being in school, and I remember we watched it, and I was like, "Okay, I, like, genuinely don't understand what's funny about this." But in order to, like, fit in, you had to, like, know it, and then just, like, the whole vernacular, and then the awkwardness, and, Napoleon kinda behaving like a his behavior like a little brother, so fun. And then that director went on last year to do some cool stuff. Did he do the Minecraft movie? Okay, let's see. We could do Napoleon Dynamite. I think that would be an awesome YouTube title for me. I'd be like trying to understand Napoleon Dynamite or something. Like it would be like redemption for me. Yeah, so Jared Hess did one of my favorites ever, Nacho Libre, and then also Minecraft. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. You guys like Napoleon? This live stream has been about us trying to lock in a comedy. And Scary Movie is a huge contender, the first Scary Movie. Ted was also a contender for me. I don't know about you guys. And then we can write down Napoleon. I mean, just having a personal connection to Napoleon Dynamite and really loving those types of actors and that indie film feel, I'm down. Uncle K. It's funny because of how absurd it is. There's no jokes in Napoleon Dynamite, it's just the way they say things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then their behavior of, like, they just act like little petulant children. Where he's like, "Oh, you bring my chapstick?" We always used to say that too. "The nice guys will win your poll." Is it funny? So you're saying if I put Ted, Napoleon Dynamite, and the nice guys on a poll, the nice guys would win? Nice guys, okay, people like it. Or the other guys. Okay, I'm behind in some chats. Daniel, I'm with you. Let's do Ted. You see? You see? Daniel says yes. Jose says comedy. We could get back to Kevin Smith. Yeah, that would be Zach and Miri. Some Like It Hot, classic comedy. Yeah, I'd seen it in college. I don't remember much. I think it's a swap, right? It's like a Marilyn Monroe dressed as something. A guy? Is that it? There's a swap in there. Um, Some Like It Hot. Nice Guys is funny. Your mom goes to college hit me because I got my BA 4 years before my mom did. No, me and my sibling, like, we are always just like, "Your mom goes to college." I had an English teacher in middle school who would always say that to us, and we would be like, "You're so weird." Honestly, she had to have been, like, 25 at the time, so that probably was, like, her movie. But we always say, "Your mom goes to college." It's funny that I know all the Napoleon Dynamite quotes without really knowing the movies super well. It's just little situations, right? He, um, he wants his uncle to bring him a chapstick or somebody to bring him his chapstick. Miss Luna. What? Um, no, my teacher, I don't remember her name. She was some middle school weirdo. If you ever watch See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, make sure your bleeper machine is working overtime. That's really good. What made you uncomfortable while trading places is when Dan Aykroyd pulled out a gun on a crowd. Yeah, it's probably true. There is something about 80s, 90s, early 2000s where the butt of a joke was always somebody brings a gun to the office or, a bomb. Like in Miss Congeniality, there's a bomb in the crown. In what's it called? Jingle All the Way, which I love. I love Jingle All the Way. Um, the big thing is there's a bomb in the package, and I'm just like, we have come so far. Think anyone wants to get a roundhouse kick to the face when I'm wearing these stars and stripes? Is that Napoleon? I don't know. Ooh, we've never done Smokey and the Bandit. Blast from the past. Oh, I did not like Scrooged. I hated Scrooged. People were so mad at me for hating it. And I didn't like Caddyshack. Who did Caddyshack? I thought Caddyshack was obnoxious. Harold Ramis. It's okay. I've come a long way on YouTube. I feel more comfortable saying what I don't like now. Did you watch Family Guy growing up? I've seen, like, a good amount of Family Guy, just not, like, in order, you know? Ted is funnier if you've seen it because there's Family Guy references. Ah. I would understand the Family Guy voice actors, no problem. I don't know if I would get all the Family Guy jokes. The only Family Guy joke that I know for certain is the running gag of, like, isn't there always a gag where they're beating up a chicken for, like, minutes at a time? Oh, Steven, I used to love Kindergarten Cop. I was a big Arnold fan back in the day when I'm wearing these bad boys. I was actually thinking about the Family Guy Star Wars episodes for sure. Yeah, chicken fight, and everybody always, like, shitting on Meg, like, telling her to shut up. There's no gun or bomb in Coming to America as far as I can remember. Okay, that's promising. Smokey and the Bandit is one of the podium funniest movies I've ever seen. It's funny. We're probably overdue for some comedy. Although Evil Dead was quite funny. Peter Griffin fights the chicken. Yeah. You guys, Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, let me just write that down. Smokey and the Bandit. 1977. Burt Reynolds. Yeah. Could be fun. Criminally low Sally Field on the channel. or you could watch good movies. That's funny. The Other Guys, is that with Will Ferrell and Marky Mark? Stealing Home. Yeah, wait, I hardly remember The Other Guys, but I remember, they're in the office and they convince somebody convinces somebody to do a desk pop. And he's like, "What's a desk pop?" And he shoots the ceiling. The Other Guys. I'll put that on the comedy poll. We're not gonna get to, like, any of this, especially since I've added TV on the Patreon. Um, it's just been taking up so much more time watching TV. In lieu of the recent Louvre heist, I gotta ask, are you ever gonna go back to the Oceans movies? I'm kind of interested. I liked those. I liked the first one. Army of Darkness, I'm working on. It's either gonna be Sunday or Wednesday because this week's big drop is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness tomorrow. My goal was to crank out Army of Darkness as soon as possible, and YouTube hasn't been hating when I double post. I do a Saturday post and a Sunday post this month to get them out. But sometimes I think I should give each video like a few days to live on the channel. I don't really know if there's anything to this, but it's like Army of Darkness is right after Doctor Strange. So maybe Army of Darkness should get its own day on Wednesday. So it's like Doctor Strange is my Saturday drop, Army of Darkness, and then Child's Play, and then we have to be done with October. They convinced Will Ferrell to do a desktop. That was it. Guys, it's 80 degrees here. How insane is that? Oh, see, I would be so down for Dodgeball and Balls of Fury because for some reason in my upbringing, those are ones I missed. Dodgeball, Balls of Fury would be awesome. I remember a little bit of Blades of Glory. Beer Fest. It would help to post much more often. Yeah, I don't know how much more often I can post. I'm going crazy. I'm so overwhelmed. Ooh, the Onion movie? How are we doing? Ooh, an hour and 46 minutes, you guys. I feel like we'll definitely go to 2 hours. And then I should probably move my body, as in go on a walk. You guys like Beer Fest? I really think we were onto something with Dodgeball or Balls of Fury. What do you guys think? I think Dodgeball is iconic, right? I think maybe we should do Dodgeball. Not the biggest Ben Stiller fan, but when the movie itself is good, I'm down. Balls of Fury. Hmm. You guys like Dodgeball? I feel like Dodgeball could really work for me. Still hoping to win the lottery so I could fund your channel. That's sweet. Okay, yeah, Dread is right. Dodgeball over Balls of Fury. I agree. Let me see. Okay, so now our comedy list reads as follows, which I do think Smokey and the Bandit is like another outlier, but okay. Ted, Napoleon Dynamite, The Nice Guys, you guys all said that would win. Dodgeball, Smokey and the Bandit, the other guys. Dawn, I happen to agree. I just find Ben Stiller tough, man. Which is hard because I probably should see There's Something About Mary because isn't that also iconic? I know I probably should see that. And I love Cameron Diaz. You guys want to talk to me about Something About Mary? Pete says pretty good list. Yeah, Stiller's a villain. Ben Stiller's greatest role is Meet the Parents. And he's like not the funny man in it. He's kind of like the straight man. Hair gel. No, Dawn, I have not done the sting. People have been asking for it because it was our Redford thing. You guys like There's Something About Mary? Walter Mitty. Okay, Rustin. $20 says Ted would win the poll. Not Nice Guys. There's a Smoking the Bandit playlist. It's very popular. Boomers and Gen Xers love it. Ooh, Zoolander. Um, I'm just writing down Something About Mary. If I really think about what I'm doing on YouTube and what sort of makes me different, or maybe not just different, just what I'm personally doing on YouTube, it tends to be like the question of what should live on my channel specifically. And that's why I felt really strongly about covering a couple of Robert Redford movies or like, what's coming up now is like Something About Mary just seems to be standing the test of time. It's like a classic. Same with yeah, it just feels like these are types of movies that like should live on the channel. Yeah, like like a Superman 1978 as a standout because of what it did. Oh my god, heavyweights. I've actually always thought about heavyweights. Yeah, we did Tropic Thunder. I really wanna do a repost of Tropic Thunder. I accidentally uploaded it in a lower quality. So if you go, that video is only available in 720 p, which is, like, weird of me. I don't know how I did that, but yeah, it's like a lower I accidentally uploaded that one in a lower resolution. People love this Sting. I've been into this Sting. I'm really into, like, a heist movie, especially the best heist movie, you know? My hands are gonna be slightly tied in November in terms of giving I wanna make sure my brand deals get some heavy hitters. 6-minute abs? Ooh, Coneheads. I know, Colin, I was really interested in All the President's Men. The funny thing is I do think the Sting is slightly more popular. Yeah, T-Money, I got a couple of brand deals, so they're gonna get at least one brand, if they're open to it, is gonna get Full Metal Jacket. I just don't know if they're down for the subject matter. Oh, I love The Fly. 6-minute abs is from Something About Mary. First 2 Crocodile Dundee films. You wanna know what I've been dying to see, as an adult? Without a Paddle. I wanna see if that one holds up. When I was a kid, I thought that was so funny. If you want views, I can't recommend Godzilla Minus One. Okay, so no. Huh. Logan Lucky? Okay, Just Watching says Paddle didn't hold up. Okay, okay. Ugh, Steven, you're right. Diane Keaton films. There was one I was really interested in. Um, it was like one of her most classics. Father of the Bride. I was really thinking of doing Father of the Bride. The Family Stone is one of my favorite Christmas movies ever made, and this year it's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt. Oh, Jose, you're spot on. Stallone made a movie called Oscar. Look it up. Yeah, I've heard of that for the channel too, and also we have to hit the Rockies. This is hard. This is hard. I wish I could just show up to a studio and film, and then somebody else did everything else. They set up the set, they do all of the footage, and they edit it all. Godzilla minus one is huge. Unless he's using reverse cycle. It is? What is Godzilla minus one? What is that? People like it? Really? You guys aren't kidding? Yeah, Dawn, the comments section for All the President's Men, everyone was talking about 3 Days of the Condor, The Sting. Okay, I misread the Godzilla minus one comment. They meant yes, watch it. It's good? Minus one is incredible? What? I've never heard of this. I'm writing it down. It's a Netflix movie? Best Godzilla movie ever made? I'm down. I would love to hop on some more bandwagons. Like a title on YouTube, like seeing what all the fuss is about. K-pop Demon Hunters, Godzilla minus one, see what all the fuss is about. We have done When Harry Met Sally. It's not good. It's the Mist of Godzilla movies. It's so funny how the Mist I know what you mean by that. The Mist feels like a TV movie, and yet the end is so sobering. But there are some really corny performances in The Mist. Damn. You people love -1. Let's see. Godzilla -1. Okay, oh my gosh, guys, we're at an hour and 55 minutes. I'm really overwhelmed. I don't know about you. Um, we have some good ideas. I'm worried for TV on the Patreon. So if you're a patron, we're gonna get a discussion post going. Um, yeah, I'm worried about the future of television on the Patreon. I don't know what to do. I feel like at a standstill. In your family, are you Meg? I don't know, maybe. Wow, Godzilla -1. Huh. I would need to find a streaming copy. Okay, so, Japanese with English subtitles, I'm assuming? Netflix is not great about letting me record straight from Netflix. So, I need to find -1. Wow. The trouble with -1 reaction channels is the copyright. Okay. Shut up, Meg. I agree with you, Cosmo. I think I need to just go with what I wanna watch and have fun. Long Kiss Goodnight. Yep, yep, yep. -1 caught the world by surprise. No one had expected it to be that good. That's so interesting, you guys. You guys have never brought that up before, but it's a couple years old. Kevin, I really like I like where you're going. Freaks and Geeks. Yeah. I would love that. Matt, you were bored by All the President's Men. I don't think I had a moment to be bored by All the President's Men because I was too busy listening. I was like you really had to listen. You can record from Netflix if you use Mozilla. I would be down to try, Rustin. That's a good note. I should write that down. My number one issue with recording from Netflix is it's very glitchy, and it lowers the quality. Hulu, Fandango at home, Disney Plus, no issues recording from there. I'm just writing down the Mozilla thing. Woodward's daughter said All the President's Men was boring. I found it super exciting. I love investigative shows. I'm not certain All the President's Men is a great reaction. I can totally cop to that. Just in the same way that I'm not entirely sure Zodiac was a good reaction or any sort of investigative thing. What makes a good reaction for a reaction channel is I personally think when there's too much listening, it's like not a great reaction. All the President's Men is a lot of reactors like just being like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. However, All the President's Men had some of the most incredible slow filmmaking, like, just static shots and that split diopter that was constantly keeping two sides of the frame in focus, but they hid the seam in like a beam. All the President's Men had some incredible filmmaking. Casey, what about Seven? I've done Seven. Is that what you mean? The movie? Guys, is this ASMR? Patrons, I'm super interested in Freaks and Geeks. I would love to get that polling on the Patreon. Cartman rides a bike in analysis. -1 will have you saying, "Oh my god," at various volumes and tones. Let me see if I can rent Godzilla -1. I'm sure I can't. I can rent it, at Fandango for $3.99. That's perfect. That's really cool, you guys, a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. Do we just dive into that? A movie called Dick with Michelle Williams and Kirsten Dunst. I'm being goofed on Godzilla? I'm like, how have I never heard of this before? Okay. I'm gonna go to Rustin's channel. Or no, wait, maybe there's no playlist for it. First time watching Godzilla minus one. 90,000 on Cat Watches Horror. Natalie Gold. Her channel is insane. Okay. Popcorn in Bed did it, of course. I need to pay better attention. You said you wanted a heavy hitter. It doesn't get much heavier than minus one. This is crazy. We're doing that. Okay, all movie reactions. There is a playlist. You see? You know what I'm up to. Okay, so my sponsors, I have a sponsored post next month. They're getting minus one. And then the other sponsored post is getting Full Metal Jacket. Boom. Done and dusted. Also, I ran out of pages in my notebook. And patrons, we will pull a TV show, but if you were here, you know that I want to watch Racing Geeks, okay? Recommend stand out and watch Godzilla minus one in black and white. Really? They want, is it available in black and white? All right, let me click Popcorn in Bed. She's watching it in color. I like when Natalie screams at the characters. Does she like tell them like don't do that or something? Okay, the Media Nights is number one. This is crazy. I'm really happy. Guys, I'm really happy I came to my own live stream tonight. I think that that's a piece of paper. I think that I could really stand to get on some YouTube trends like K-pop Demon Hunters, minus one. I think I just am not really good. I don't really keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on. But when something trends, you really should do it. My friends did the season premiere of the new season of South Park, which I heard was an insane premiere. And oh my God, they went crazy with views. Natalie's shtick. I hate when Natalie screams. What's her shtick? Like she like yells, she like tells them what to do. I'm like, should I do that? Oh, my favorite from most reactors is John Wick. That's interesting. Does she scream in like surprise? Because I don't really get surprised. I feel like my thing is kind of laughing at everything. I love laughing at things. Natural reactions are the best. Yeah, I'm glad I came to my own live stream. Okay, they made a black and white version of minus one as an homage to the original. That's really cool. That's super cool. A fun bit a few reactors do is break down the movies at the end with all the movie facts, IMDb, etc. Yeah, that's what I like. Your thing is Mean Girls, yes, and it's hilarious every time. I know when I ask, like, a really obvious question. I think I wouldn't need the Mean Girls, yes, if I had a partner on the channel. Like, if I watched with a partner, I could be like, "Is that so and so?" And they would be like, "Yes." But because I'm alone, I need somebody to, like, answer me. -1 minus color? This is so great. I will say for YouTube, I do think color might be better, especially the rentable version, which I'm gonna be renting. I'm gonna be renting it. -1 minus color, Fandango. Previously known as Voodoo. Oh, I can get it. $3.99 as well. That's cool. That could be so fetch. I'm the first with the trivia. Go me. I don't think Shan will scream. Natalie Stick is screaming into your ears until they bleed. I very purposely try to never get too loud on the mic because I don't like I'm kind of a perfectionist and it stops me from doing a lot of things, but, like, I don't like it when the mic peaks, and I don't even like when I accidentally pop peas. If I'm like, "P," and you hear the pop, I get really annoyed at myself. If anything, I'm accused repeatedly of having my volume too low because I don't like peaking sound. I know, Steven, I call it voodoo as well. I don't like calling it fandango. Roy Joy, I love Hereditary. I was one of the ones who DM'd Ashley and told her to do it, but I'm pretty sure she was pulling it anyway. What's up, Mike? I don't think you'll scream, but you're definitely gonna cover your mouth and have wide eyes. So good. I know I have foam on the mic, but the peas still pop, trust. I promise. Still. But yeah, I don't like when I get to, like, if I scream or the sound peaks, so I won't do it. So rough. Also, I bought a capture card to stream from my camera tonight, and guess who didn't set it up? Me. I have, like, all the cables and everything, and I just didn't set it up. I'm so lazy. You can also do the English dub on -1. I won't do that. I'm sure the dub is great, by the way. I actually do think they probably did a great job. I'm a subtitles all the way girly. Can you sing and dance for the subs, please? What should we sing? Are you guys listening to new Taylor Swift? I bought the capture card over a year ago, actually, if we're counting, if you wanna know. It's right here. I just never set it up. I'm staring at it. It's just here. I'm so annoying. I'm like, I if I have to do anything extra, I just don't wanna do it. Karma is the tight end on the Chiefs. Yeah, people go crazy if reactors dub. I'm not gonna do the dub. I would never. I would never defile cinema with a dub, and I bet you it's a good dub. Ooh, Michael Connor, Battlestar Galactica miniseries plot pilot. You're not wrong. I think that the patrons would be really interested in that for a show. I'm writing down my shows that have come up. Battlestar Galactica. Whew. You can always normalize the audio in post. Yeah, you're right. I do that sometimes too, but every time I add a limiter, people consistently comment that my video level is fine, but then when the when the YouTube commercial kicks in, they freak out because the commercials are so loud, and my videos are definitely a little on the quiet side. I will cop to having my videos too quiet. I like my audio to reach negative, if you're familiar, I like -12. I think YouTube wants your audio at 0 or like -6, between -6 and 0, and I like -12. Um, I don't know why, I just like it. Lazy. Yes to Roxanne. All the same to me if Godzilla -1 is in color or not, because 'cause I'm colorblind. My audio keeps coming out scratchy no matter what settings or filters. I know, my audio, if I record it on the lower end, it's cleaner. It's just so much cleaner. Like, if I record it, um, yeah, lower, you hear less room noise and hiss. I also probably should soundproof this room a little better, but I don't wanna. I have sound tiles in the front of me, and I should probably grab a rug, but I don't want to. You're the reason I turned my YouTube volume up. Yeah, that's me. Give some love to the '70s battle, Star Galactica first. Is that a movie or the series? I want the patrons to know, because 'cause they're the first to get this, they're gonna get this basically in a week. I want the patrons to know we're doing Full Metal Jacket in -1, so I hope you're ready for that. I had another reactor, not Natalie, scream loud one time, and I haven't watched her since. I'm pretty certain I don't scream. I might, like I might get, like, animated. I think I'm if anything, I'm a little bit understated. I'm too interested in, ASMR. Did you get around to listening to that Kelly Puckler Taylor Swift song, "The Best Days of Your Life"? No, I haven't. I love that I was the one that brought both those movies up. Well, Full Metal Jacket goes to Rustin and Daniel. -1 can go to Road on Life. And I'll comp you a year of Patreon. I don't know if your name on here is different, if you even are a patron, but I'll comp you a year on Patreon if it's a hit. You don't. You used to do that gravelly squeak, which was cute. Ugh, I don't know what that was. I'm sure I probably hated it in post, so I probably stopped doing it. I noticed in my old reactions, I from The Thing, I would do this, like, comedic, like, laugh, which would be like I don't know if I could even do it right now. I'd be like like that, and it's like a forced laugh, but, like, for comedic effect, and I hated it so much, and I was like, "I'm so glad I don't do that anymore." You don't scream, you get startled. Ashley screams, and it's hilarious. I know, I wish I had a startle response. I wish I screamed. I think it would be funny. Okay, Road on Life Productions. You're not a patron, but I might join. Well, I think you were the first to bring up -1, or maybe it was Rustin. I have to, like, scroll back. But, yeah. Pickler, Kelly Pickler. So did Kelly Pickler do a Taylor thing? Best days of your life. Wow, interesting. Well, you know what? On my walk tonight, I'm gonna play that. Yeah, I wish during my jump scares I, like, yelled. I wish I was like, "Ah!" But I just, like, don't yell. I'm way too cognizant of the fact that I have a mic in my face, 2 lights in my face, and if I move out of the center of the frame, I'm not gonna be able to edit it. So I'm really strict with myself. Christopher Mitchell, you're cut off. For what TV what about Sly Stallone's Tulsa King? And again, have this on me, Chanel. No more. I don't know much about Tulsa King. Should I write that down? When I pull TV on the Patreon pretty much now or, like, in a week from now, I'll write some of the things that came up on the live. Ooh, Blood Simple. I love Blood Simple. That's Coen Brothers, right? You should watch Nat Just As Loud. Natalie Gold, you mean? You need some sound effects buttons. Honestly, I wish I had the Mean Girls Yes on sound effects. Um, and there's been a couple other ones too. Stop Trying to Make Fetch Happen would be really good. Yup, yeah, Daniel, that's why we're doing Full Metal Jacket for certain. Actually, I think it even is gonna be released around November 10th because I have a sponsored post the 8th, and then I have a sponsored post the 15th. So those are interchangeable, the 8th and the 15th. One of those is gonna be Full Metal Jacket. Ooh, Mystery Incorporated, a Scooby-Doo IRL show. Only the pilot got made through crowdfunding. I would love to hit some Scooby-Doo. That would be awesome. Rustin, I'd recommend Scary Movie for the sponsor plug. It always does super well. The hype on -1 may have wavered a bit. Yeah, you're right. I did write that down too, Scary Movie. And Scary Movie could ride on the laurels of Halloween. I'm actually editing my Full Metal Jacket deep dive review this weekend. You see? Oh, Michael Connor, I have seen Forrest Gump. It is my worst, ugliest performance ever, my ugliest hair to date, and it's my best video. Kevin, I like the idea of defending your life. People have brought that up a lot. Yes, Black Fox 282, Army of Darkness is right after Doctor Strange. I have Doctor Strange slated for tomorrow. Army of Darkness right after. I was thinking Sunday or Wednesday. I like double posting because my views have been so light that I've been needing to post 2 videos to get the views of 1 video. Jamie, you can have Roxanne. I just don't know if we're gonna get to that. We have way too much going on. Oh, it's a Steve Martin film. Yeah, yeah. You guys have been talking about Roxanne for the last 30 minutes to an hour. Do not re-upload Forrest Gump ever. I won't, don't worry. Yeah, Full Metal Jacket will be uploaded near the 11th. I was thinking after the 11th though, but maybe you're making me think it should be before. Full Metal Jacket was gonna be November 15th, but now I might make it November 8th. 11/8. And then yeah, so we can do Full Metal Jacket the 8th. You think it should be before, right? And then the 15th. Okay. That's a sponsored post. Whew. You don't have to put on that red light. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a quote. Okay. All right. Yeah. Damn, actually, I'm so screwed, you guys. You guys are here with me as I'm sizing up my schedule. I'm actually so screwed. I have to basically film Full Metal Jacket and a sponsored mention and submit them a script and submit them a draft all before 1 week from right now. I thought I had another week, but I don't. I don't have another week. Okay. Well, I'm screwed. Um, let's go. Let's be done. 2 hours and 20 minutes? You think I should do it on Veterans Day, November 10th? Yeah, my live sign is on. See? Put on the red light? What are you saying? I don't know what that is. What? Oh, it's okay. It's a song. It's a song. Oh my god. I just didn't get it. Roxanne. I love, Sting and the Police. Love. Fields of Gold. I know the song Roxanne. Also, isn't it in that movie, Moulin Rouge? Daniel Brooks always saving the last minute trap for right when we're leaving. 2 hours 20. Honestly, Ash Guy, it's close to a record. I think we've gone 3 before. Yeah, I've done 3. Okay. November 11th is Vets Day, not the 10th. Here's the thing, this sponsor wanted me to give them a date, but they probably won't hate me if I move it from the 8th to the 10th, and that would give me a couple more days. I love that you guys are here so I can talk about my schedule out loud to somebody, because I feel like I need to talk it out loud. I need to give my sister a call later. Daniel, thanks for that last minute chat. Christopher Mitchell, thanks for your chat. Tulsa King. Wow, what a time. Yeah. Well, you guys just help me. The 8th to the 10th, moving a video from the 8th to the 10th might be great. What are we eating post show? I don't know. I need a cold drink. Yeah, you guys are better than any AI assistant. Gary, it's gonna be your birthday. Yeah, I have to email these guys and make sure I can move the post. But that's gonna help me get Full Metal Jacket out better. And I still have 3 Halloween ones to do. Brian, you should do a reaction with your sister. She would not. She wouldn't do it. There is no one in my family who would do it. No way. I can't even come up with one. Neither of my siblings would do it. My dad might. My mom would never. I filmed The Jerk with my grandparents. The only one in frame is my grandma, me and my grandma. My grandfather is, like, across the way, and there it's cute for the family, but it's unreleasable because we're just watching, we're not saying a word. There's no commentary at all. Ryan, are you gonna do a tribute to Diane Keaton? You know, we have so much going on, Ryan. I hate to say maybe not, but I really wanted to see, what did we talk about? I really wanted to see Father of the Bride. You know? Yes, Cat, Army of Darkness is coming right after Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is tomorrow. I have Army of Darkness slated for either Sunday or Wednesday, depending on if I need Doctor Strange to have another day to ride the algorithm, then Army of Darkness won't come until Wednesday. But if Doctor Strange is kind of a flop, then we'll just do Army of Darkness on Sunday so it can capture the wave. Father of the Bride is great. I know you guys would want me to do Annie Hall for Diane Keaton, but I just feel so weird about what's his face? You know who I'm talking about, Woody Allen. I don't really know. I got kicked off the stream. I'm sorry. I would never leave without saying goodbye, though. Am I back? Are we back? None of my siblings would do a reaction with me, is what I was saying, right? Or no? Annie Hall is the wittiest rom-com. I know. I'll probably in the intro say Woody Allen is a creep, and then I'll say, let's watch Annie Hall. I don't know. I haven't watched a Woody Allen movie in a bit. I used to like them. Yeah, Michael, go hit up the Muppet movie. I also have the sheet music right there. Yeah, he's a major creep. Um, yeah, T-Money, I want a cold drink. You wanna know what I tried today? Ube flavored beer. It was good, and I don't even like beer. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Woody Allen's an absolute creep, so I was, like, trying not to touch him on the channel. I still don't know how I feel about it. I have to have, like a moral like a values call. We have to separate the art from the artist. Yeah, I don't know, not all the time. Sometimes I do. Moral compass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about doing Annie Hall. I don't know. It's such a classic, probably would be great. Whew. I've watched one Woody Allen film and I don't get the love. He's a major creep. Yeah, I mean, at the back in the day, I loved To Rome with Love because it was Italian. Um, he had a really cool run for me. Yeah, Diane's in so many flicks. Honestly, Father of the Bride was my top contender just because of the Steve Martin tie-in as well. I thought Steve Martin, Martin Short, Diane Keaton, that has to be so cool. But okay, I meant to say goodbye. We've done 2 hours and a half. Next month's live stream is seems like it's falling on the 28th, which in the US is Black Friday. That doesn't bother me one bit. Do you guys care? Um, I would like to probably I think the 28th would be great for November. So that's my idea. Patrons, you can get I just got a notification of a $55 charge that what is that? Um, yeah, patrons, you can get yourselves ready for a TV discussion for sure. And yeah. Oh, never mind. I paid for my nails. I was like, "What?" Um, I thought somebody stole my card. Plan 9 from outer space. Yeah, I have seen the Godfather films, the first one. I've never seen Godfather 2. I would love to dive into Godfather 2 on the channel. I would absolutely love it. Yeah, this was the manicure, except that all of them bubbled up, so I'm very unhappy. There's, like, bubbles. This is the thumbnail. Okay, yeah, so November 28th, patrons are getting a TV discussion very soon. I would love to hit Full Metal Jacket and Minus One and a couple of sponsored posts. Polls are there's definitely gonna be a Tom Hanks poll, and there's definitely gonna be a comedy poll and perhaps even a Kubrick poll, and that seems like a lot. And then if you're looking really long term, I wanna do classic musicals in December. So, that's a wrap on this, notebook. This notebook has been with me since, let's see, since Braveheart. Braveheart, right there. So this notebook has been with me since 2023. I have some stand-up comedy jokes in here. This notebook has been with me since Teen Wolf. These were my Teen Wolf notes. Still lovely, just don't put them so close to the camera. That's great. Okay. Just seeing if I missed anything. You didn't run out of Kubricks yet? Didn't make many. We haven't even done Kubrick yet. Oh my god, Daniel, 20 bucks for a new notebook fund. I can get a really nice one. I'm gonna get another one like this. Good night, you guys. Yeah, Rustin, I was thinking of sponsoring on a re-upload as well. I'm feeling really overwhelmed, guys. I have to work all weekend. Not yeah, I'm not being good about my schedule. The good thing is I've been auditioning for more. I've been auditioning for commercials, and last week I lost an entire day on a Wednesday because I was doing an audition. Dawn, 5 a.m. in Prague. Wow. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thanks for coming. We will see each other next month. Have an amazing Halloween. Eat all the candy and think of me. Thank you to Rami for the candy. And thanks for the Crocs. If you came late, you guys, I got Idiocracy Crocs, which I'm so happy about. And yeah, look out for Doctor Strange this weekend, among other things. And Army of Darkness. This is my end stream pose.